So it's almost the end of the year, the time when all of us, you know, usually we start kind of thinking what happened this year, if we achieved our goals. And for me, I realized that along the years, actually manifesting worked way better than achieving. So whenever I tried to achieve something was way harder and sometimes didn't happen. Motorcycles. Hello. So yeah, I was saying that achieving my goals a lot of times did not work, and most of the times everything that I wished to happen, to have, to experience, it happened by manifesting that. So what's the difference? The difference is that instead of us trying to make it happen, we actually let it happen. And instead of the struggle, we actually, you know, have fun and we become magnetic to our goals and our desires. And in this video, I will explain you how. Because I analyzed a lot, you know, what happened in my life along the years, the things that I manifested and the things that I achieved. And I realized that whenever I really wanted something that almost seemed impossible, it happened. I didn't make it happen. I let it happen. I surrendered, and then God, the universe, however you want to call it, delivered that into my life effortlessly. And I want to share with you in this video how to do that. How instead of, you know, achieving and struggling and, you know, putting all the effort and suffering towards our goals, we can actually make 2025 the year where we attract effortlessly in our lives everything that we desire. And let me be clear with something. A lot of people think that manifesting is just you stay at home or, you know, in nature and you just meditate and you do nothing, and then everything that you want, you know, just manifests instantly. And let me tell you that no, manifesting includes also action, however, inspired action and doing the things that make you feel good, that make you happy. And it's important to know and to make the distinctions between the things that really make you happy and the things that you think that they make you happy but they actually don't. The difference between pure happiness and just pleasure. For example, walking in this beautiful nature makes me happy, truly, purely. However, sometimes I don't feel like, and I do it because I know that it makes me happy, purely and truly. Eating a donut, let's say, would make me happy, would not actually make me happy, but will give me like an instant pleasure for 10 seconds because of that high sugar. And afterwards I will feel depressed, I will feel guilty, I will feel, you know, unhappy with my stomach as well. So that is not something that makes me, you, or anyone happy. So you need to know how to make these distinctions between the things that bring pure and true happiness. Even, you know, when it comes to relationships, a lot of men, women think that, oh, sleeping with a lot of people is exciting and this brings happiness. That's not happiness. It's the same with the junk food, which is that instead of food, they're people. You experience that high, and then the low is so low that you realize that this cannot be true happiness. However, things like walking in nature, eating good food, exercising, even though at the beginning maybe they feel a bit like uncomfortable until you start doing them because you're like, I don't feel like doing this, you feel so good while you do them, and afterwards that you know, okay, this is true pure happiness. So it's very important when it comes to manifesting to make this distinction and recognize which things bring you true pure happiness and which are just like fake happiness that instead of helping you manifest will actually take you further and further away to your dreams and your desires. So yes, between the first things that I believe it's the best to do in order to make 2025 the year when you manifest effortlessly and while having fun anything that you desire, is to write on a piece of paper all the things that truly make you happy. And as I gave you examples, the general things that bring happiness into every person's life are eating nutritious food, exercising. That's why I post a lot of, workout videos, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Nature walks. These are things that are, scientifically proven to increase the level of happiness. And besides all these, of course, you can write down, specific things that you love and enjoy. For example, I love beautiful things. I love shopping. I love clothes. Does that mean that I'm gonna go shopping each day, every day because it makes me happy? No, not necessarily. However, I would go and have a look at shops that I love and, try things that I love without necessarily buying them if I don't feel that, I need them for a specific thing. Because what brings us happiness as well is, using all those things that we're buying. For example, I buy something to use it for my workout YouTube videos, or to use it when I sell 5 million euros plus homes, and that make me feel confident and big money energy, to say so, things that also bring happiness to other people. Because when people see me dressed in nice things and when we look good, we transmit that good feeling to others. A lot of time it happened to me that people tell me like, oh, like you look so put together and so nice, and you just bring so much happiness besides of your attitude and positivity, but the way you dress, I really love your look, and even the little makeup that you have on. So these little details bring me happiness. Doing my hair, having my hair more or less nicely arranged, for me these things bring me happiness. So you can write down what brings you happiness. Maybe you love drawing, maybe you love knitting. I'm sure you have a hobby, a passion that brings you so much joy when you do that. So write it down between the things on your list that bring you true and pure happiness. And once you know what these things that bring you happiness are, and you have that list next to you always, even dancing, for example, really brings so much joy into everybody's life, to be honest. And it doesn't matter how skilled you are at it. You do it just to change your state, and by changing your state and moving, you actually change your emotional state as well and improve it. And of course, after you have this list already made, you keep it next to you, and every time you feel a little not feeling the vibe, the good vibes, you take a look at that list and say, hey, I'm not feeling the good vibes, so what can I do? And you have a look on that list and you choose one thing that that makes you happy. And of course, in order to manifest things, you need to have an idea of what you want. Either you can be very specific. Some people say that you need to be very specific. However, I agree and don't agree, because I also manifested things that I didn't know exactly that I wanted. For example, when I was around 20 years young, I knew that I wanted to travel. However, I didn't know that I want to be a flight attendant and work for Emirates and move to Dubai. I didn't have it that specific. I just knew that I wanted to travel, and my plan was to travel after I finished my master, in different parts of the world, and then come back and work in HR, because that's what I studied at my master's degree. However, the universe had other plans, and I manifested my job as a flight attendant with Emirates, which included traveling in amazing places and staying at 5-star hotels, meeting so many people from all around the world, and really developing and, you know, widening my views about the world. And it's something that I didn't know specifically that I wanted. However, I manifested it because I surrendered, and I wasn't, you know, fixed on, no, it has to be my plan. I travel on my own terms. So life took me by surprise, to say so. And I always say, and I always experienced, that God's plan and the universe's plan, when you surrender, are way better than yours. So if you have a general idea of what you want, then just let the universe and God take care of the rest. So for example, if you know, I want to be in a committed relationship, happy marriage, and you're like, but I want it with this person. Let go of the expectations of the specific person, because who knows, maybe the specific person that is meant for you is someone else that you think. Just, you know, think of the characteristics and of the feeling that you want to have in that relationship, and let God and the universe fill in the details. Or let's say you want to travel. You want to travel by doing what you love. For me, I want to travel, and I want to go in the most luxurious hotels, resorts in the world, and show people how you can stay fit by eating, you know, at all-inclusive resorts while you travel, while on holidays. Because I know a lot of people, and I heard from a lot of people this problem, let's say, that they say, oh yeah, I'm good with my eating habits and lifestyle, but you know, when I go on holidays, it's a bit hard. And I want to show people that no, it's not. You can enjoy life and be healthy and be consistent with your happy, healthy lifestyle habits everywhere and anywhere. So yeah, be, you know, somewhere in the middle between specific and generic, and then just let it go. Focus on the feelings, focus on how excited and how happy and fulfilled you are when, you know, everything is manifested, and feel as it's already manifested, and act as if it is already manifested. And if you're like, well, I want to travel, how can I act that I'm traveling if I'm, you know, don't have the money for that? Easy. You can watch YouTube videos every day about the places where you want to travel, and just, you know, feel how amazing it is to be there, to experience that. And that, you know, feeling will put you on the same frequency with the things that you want, and you don't need to think of the how. The how is the job of God and the universe. When you feel like, oh, I feel I'm in St. Bart's, in the Caribbean, enjoying the most amazing hotels, looking and feeling my best, you know, the universe will actually make it in a way that surprisingly and in the most amazing and magic way, you will receive that into your life, and everybody around you will be like, how did you do that? Like, you told us that this is gonna happen, or that you want this, and we were just thinking like, oh, you're crazy, that's not gonna happen. And like 1 week later, a few days later, a few months later, a year later maximum, that happened. Because this is how manifesting works, and why manifesting is better than achieving. When you think of achieving a goal and you say, I want to go to this place and I will achieve it, you struggle to make the money for it, you struggle to, you know, find ways on how to do it. But when you manifest it, you don't struggle. You just enjoy life, which means that you do productive stuff, because being productive and taking inspired action is something that makes you, me, and everyone happy. And then you just, you know, let the magic of the universe work for you. It's all about understanding that we work together with God and the universe. Like, you don't need to do everything on your own. Just use these laws of the, universe, like the law of attraction, to become magnetic and attract everything that you desire into your life. Manifest anything easily and effortlessly, and let go of the struggle and trying to be a high achiever. Instead of trying to be a high achiever, better decide to be a master manifester for 2025. And I swear you will actually achieve, you will experience, you will receive so many more blessings in your life that you actually thought of, that seriously everybody will say like, you're just so lucky. How did you do this? And I know, because it happened to me all the time, and it happens to me all the time. And I believe that I have the lucky girl syndrome. It's a chronic lucky girl syndrome, and I'm gonna do a video about that as well. And I want you to experience the most amazing life. Stop working hard and start working smart and having fun. If you have professional goals, work towards them, however enjoying it and focusing on the joy instead of focusing on the money. Because when you focus on the joy and on giving the best value to others, you receive more and more and more. The more you give, the more you receive, and abundance also comes to you. So let go, surrender, focus on having fun, being happy, and just let the universe surprise you. I promise that 2025 is gonna be one of the most magical and amazing years of your life till now, once you start doing all these things. Having fun, manifesting anything effortlessly, and just allowing the magic into your life. Have a happy, blessed 2025, and let me know, what do you want to manifest in 2025, and what have you manifested or achieved as well in 2024. Kisses and good vibes always. Thank you so much for joining me, for watching. I really wish to inspire you, and see you in 2025.